Hello and welcome back to BannerPage and our Ironman challenge. As you can see right here, our weekly budget. I decided to start here because, well, let's face it, the weekly budget is absolutely crazy good. And bear in mind, obviously, this is not going to be how it is every single time we get cash. It's just how it is the first initial payment because the taxes and the tariffs and so on and so forth have been piling up over the weeks that Suno was under siege and so on and so forth. And then they give you a lump sum in the first initial payment, which is fantastic because that means we have over 26,000 dinars right now. I'm still here at Suno. As you can see, I've actually sent off a couple of recruiters, and I also did go to the mine very quickly and place some more units in there. And that's it. That's basically what I've done. And I was just about to head into my castle to speak to my constable once again. Bear in mind that I am actually literally just waiting here for some time because my morale is so incredibly low that I wanted to try and make sure that I didn't end up losing a huge amount of units in me running around and so on. But anyway, I want a patrol to return to a center. I have no patrols. All right, so let's get a big one, and we'll send it to Suno. There we go, and then we will be speaking to them. Hello, friends. I want you to reinforce the garrison at Suno. Thank you very much. Okay, so bear in mind that I do have 108 in the garrison here, and you may be wondering, how did you do that? How did you do that? This is how. I literally just put in all my units. I had 100 or so units, and I just put them in there, and that's it. So anyway, let's take a look at the various improvements that we can get here. Guild Hall. Build it to please the merchant community and engage in trade enterprises. Increases the town's prosperity every week. Wow, that's actually kind of awesome. What about the university? Increases your renown. Wow. And town relation every single week as the party member, blah, blah, blah. All right, yeah, we don't have any engineer at the moment, which is a big problem. Because, of course, Artimena left us, and that is to be expected, of course, because he doesn't like a variety of people that I actually wanted to use. I want to use Jeremus, for example, and he's going to be our medic, and Artimena does not like Jeremus. They don't like each other as far as I'm aware. So that is a big, big problem. But if you want to use Jeremus, then you can't have Artimena and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Anyway, let's take a look at the map here. All right, so we own Kelradan Castle, which is actually very close by, and we own Suno. I personally feel like this could not have worked out better. I was not really anticipating getting anything from Prince Yaraglek. I literally thought to myself, oh, there's no way he's going to do anything for us. So it's really nice that he actually did. All right, so I'm just going to continue sending off for 10 or so units, and hopefully all of my recruiters will make it home exactly how they need to. So yeah, there we go. That's fine as well. All right, so I think the best thing that I can do right now is maybe buy a little bit of land. Ooh, it only costs 1,000 to buy some land. This is actually pretty cool. So let's have a look. The rent paid to landowners currently accumulates to 99 dinos per acre even every 2 weeks and has to be collected in the town. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm just going to spend 3,000 right away. And I'm actually just going to go and get some more out of the treasury because we do have over 26,000 in there. Actually, we're 25,000 now, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to take out 10, 5. Yeah, 5 I think is pretty good. That seems fine to me. And we're going to wait until we have an engineer to be able to start building a couple of improvements, because I don't really want to put myself in a situation where I have invested a huge amount of cash and then all of a sudden I don't have enough to be able to do anything with it, you know, so... All right, so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to swap out all of my other weapons. We're going to go for our thrown weapons here. And we are actually going to go into the garrison. I'm going to take my Varangian guards. I actually did recruit a couple more elites. That's probably the reason why you see me not having that many units at all. And I have currently an average morale. Ooh, that's not exactly great, is it? No, it's not exactly great at all. But what can I do? What can I do about it? Okay, so I'm just going to take the Vagia Veterans. I'm going to run around with about 73 units. Nothing too dramatic because I would like to fight this guy. My recruiter has been defeated near Tal Burl. Where's that? There. Ah, he didn't get very far, did he? That's not particularly good. But anyway, the reason for having a smallish army is so that you can actually catch up to these guys, because if I had a larger one, it would be a little bit tricky to do that. I don't actually want to fight in the nighttime if at all possible, so there we go. Okay, let's fight now. Great. Alright, so we might be able to take this guy prisoner, which would be quite nice, because then we can ransom him, we can gain even more money, and so on. I think that's going to be quite nice. Alright, so let's do this. Bear in mind that I did level up in the previous episode, and I did spec into strength once again. I have 27 strength now, and I did level up into power throw as well. So I now have 9 in power throw, which means that my throwing weapons, whatever they may be, are going to deal a lot of damage, which is exactly how we want it to be. Can I maybe get this? Yeah, oh, never mind. That was actually the knight himself, the Lord. Oh dear. I wanted the Swadian Knight. I actually wanted the Swadian Knight, not the Lord himself. But oh well, never mind. Just got to be a bit careful here as well. We can't be in a situation where I get myself lanced in the face by their one and only Swadian Knight. So I'm going to be a bit careful about that. Oh, nice. There we go. We took him down. My thrown weapons are absolutely insanely powerful right now, because my power throw skill is just so incredibly good. Look at this. I am literally able to do so much damage and so many prisoners. Give me all of these prisoners. Thank you very much. And obviously Mattchu still has her grenades. And I think it's a pretty cool way to level up your companions, because let's face it, I mean, companions are not exactly the easiest thing to level up, especially in a mod based on native, because obviously, well, technically it's based on, as far as I'm aware, tokens, Calradia or something like that. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that anything based in native that has the usual experience values and things like that, usually it makes it a little bit more difficult to level up than, for example, being in Pendor. But obviously the whole point of a mod like BannerPage is to turn the native experience into something that is completely definitive. Very, very smooth interactions with every single mod. I haven't actually received any error messages whatsoever while playing this. And that's exactly the point. There are so many different mods interacting with each other, and there's no error message ever. I have not seen one, and that is actually quite an amazing feat, really, because I've seen a lot of mods that have error messages and so on and so forth, and things just break. You know, sometimes things just break, but it's nice to see, and that's the reason why. You know, doing mods like these where you have to merge everything together, I don't know how difficult or whatever that is, but I would assume it is quite difficult. I've seen the coding lines of all the various files in the game, and it's just absolutely crazy. Anyway, there you go. We did... Oh, there we go. We were able to take him prisoner. That's fantastic. I will be taking him prisoner, and we will be taking all of these guys as well. Very good. Yes, give me all of these. Very nice. And we do have the opportunity to rescue some prisoners as well, which is great, because that means that I can place these guys in the garrison. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't get more morale for this, because personally I feel like we weren't... were we completely destroying him? I think we were completely destroying him, weren't we, in battle? Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh well, never mind. I guess that's fine. Anyway, we're just going to place these guys in the garrison. I'm probably going to go and speak to the tavern keeper, because I would like to be able to... I'm going to put the prisoners in here as well, because I don't currently have the time, or at least I don't really want to go down and, you know, go to the salt mine. I think that's probably not going to be the best idea. All right, so let's actually just take a quick look here. Where would be the next best thing to take, if you would say, if there's anything else that I should actually attack? I'm not thinking any castle right now. I'm thinking of maybe a town, maybe Praven. I'm getting ahead of myself, aren't I? I am getting way ahead of myself right now. I'm like, oh yes, let's just go and take a town very easily. Oh, hello, Knight Meltor. Are you going to melt before me? No, apparently the Butterlord has appeared. All right. A wild Butterlord appears. Yes, of course. Fantastic. Leave me alone, King Harlaus. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's actually just have a look-see here. 362, that's actually not even that much, and they don't have any knights whatsoever, but bear in mind that it might be a siege equipment. area. No, no, it's actually a ladder. That sounds really, really good to me. Anyway, Clethy needs to level up, so let's get her another point in strength. As I've said, I'm most likely going to go for about 15, maybe 18 strength per companion, and then start leveling up their other skills. And I'm actually wondering whether I should use my grenades or not anymore. Whether I should just give them to Clethy, give my spare pair to Clethy. That might actually make sense. And it doesn't seem like anyone else is actually complaining at the moment about other companions. Do you think I could actually fight him? Do you think I could actually fight King Harlaus right now? I mean, he's got 189. Yes, granted, you know, he has much more than I do, but he doesn't have really any he doesn't have any knights. I mean, he's got 2. He has 23 man-at-arms, which I think would probably be the greatest issue. But for the most part, I don't think he really has anything. Knight Meltor is now starting to come out. Of course he is. Oh, hello. There's Knight Clargus. Hello, Knight Clargus. I am going to say hi to you. The Saranid Sultanate has made peace with us. Actually, no, never mind. The Saranid Sultanate have made peace with Swadia, and now they've declared war against the Vaegirs. But now Swadia has declared... What? That is the most hilarious thing that has ever happened. Well, not ever. There are many, many funny things that have happened. But anyway, the point is that we are now no longer at war against the Swadians. And, okay, so the series of events that just happened there. The Saranids entered into an alliance with Swadia. Swadia was still, at that point, technically at war against us. And now the Saranids have declared war against the Vaegirs. And now the Swadians have made peace with us. So basically the Swadians baited them into a war with us, and now they have completely pulled out, and they're just like, okay, have fun with the Vaegirs. Yeah, that seems to be what is actually going on there. That is hilarious. Okay, so let's go over here to just save this farmer from some bandits. 38 mountain bandits in actual fact, and we're just gonna hold position here. And I can't believe some of my people still don't have shields. I really need to get them some more shields, don't I? Anyway, let's just throw some... yeah, bear in mind that these have a limited range. So, you know, if you just throw them, they do tend not to reach their target after a while. But anyway. Oh, Matteld, thank you. Thank you for the assistance. I appreciate it. Let's use this time to level up my two-handed weapon proficiency a little bit, because I can do that against mountain bandits. These guys are not going to be the most difficult for me to deal with, although they do have thrown weapons. Got to be a bit difficult maybe if they get a hit on me or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case, as you can see. Boom. Very easy kills right here. Tell everyone to charge in now. Shouldn't have too many problems with dealing with them. As you can see, even a headshot from these guys doesn't really deal that much damage. Bear in mind that I am still playing on maximum damage modifiers. I have not changed them since the very beginning of the series, and they are both on maximum. So anyway, point is, these guys just do not really have that much damage. And I think my helmet is actually fully upgraded. What's my guy doing? Look at him. He's looking up there. He's looking up like, yeah, that's what I do. I look up at mountains, because mountain bandits. Yes, exactly. Okay, so there you go. We're just gonna get some honor for that. Pretty easy for us to do. All right, so who else are we actually at war against right here? Because we're not at war against the Nords. We are actually in a not a non-aggression pact, but we're with the Rodox in a trade agreement, I think. So they're liking us quite a bit. And what about the Khergits? Aha, yes, the Khergits are actually at war against us. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that means that I probably want to do something about them. So this is probably the first time I have fought the Khergits in BannerPage, and I'm a bit worried about them, to be fair. Matteld has actually leveled up, so let's get her a little bit more levels, and let's get another point in power throw, because for some reason she's actually able to use these grenades, even though she doesn't have power throw 3, and she actually has a large bag of stones. So I'm going to give her a pair of Jareds, or not a pair, but 8 sets of Jareds right there. Actually, should I give... No, I can't give her that yet. But yeah, what about Clethy? What's she using? She's using both Jareds, so that's absolutely fine. That seems pretty good for her. All right. Yeah, that seems fine. All right, so let's go over to Ahun Castle, and we'll see if we can maybe fight some guys from the Khanate. I'm a bit worried about them, to be honest, because they are horse archers, and as you know, we're currently playing with primarily an infantry-based army. And I probably should have... You know what I probably should have done? I probably should have joined the Nords. If I wanted to make an infantry-based army, I probably should have joined the Nords. I was a bit of an idiot about that, but I think it's actually kind of fun to join the Vaegirs, and it's kind of weird, because I'm not entirely sure what happens, but almost in every single series that I've made on a native-based mod, I've always joined the Vaegirs for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's kind of strange. But anyway, let's just level up Nizar's strength and his shield skill a little bit, even though he actually doesn't have a shield at the moment. Don't tell him. I wonder whether he knows. Probably does. Anyway, let's... where am I right now? Am I here? Is that me? Yeah, that is me. Okay, so I'm thinking we're probably going to go to Dirim real quick, because I'm actually running out of morale at the moment. And these are all my balances and values and so on and so forth here, so that's doing quite nicely for us. And let's just go and just take a bunch of stuff right there. And do I want to do anything else? Yes, I do want to speak to the Tavern Keeper, because we do need to improve our 1600. That's actually not too bad. But yeah. Oh, okay. Apparently the Marshal wants to do something. I'm actually unsure what he wants to do. Let's have a look. We believe... yes, they are going to take Ahun Castle. Okay, I'm going to go there first, and I will beat them to it. Mark my words. Mark my words. Okay, let's see whether I can actually do that, because I have a feeling that they are... Oh, they have nothing. They have nothing in here. Are you serious? Oh, it is siege equipment, though. It is siege equipment. So, okay, this might be bad, because it's going to take me 90 hours to build this thing, and my morale is already... well, admittedly pretty low, so if someone appears out of nowhere, then it might very well be the case that I will need to run away. But, oh, we're still getting a huge amount of tariffs from Suno. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought it was going to go down to about 6,000 maybe per week, something like that. But they're actually paying me a huge amount. So, that's pretty fantastic. Oh, dear. Oh dear. Okay, so we have 81 against not as many as I thought. Only 235. I think we should be able to achieve a victory here. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. So I've got my bardiche, I've got my throwing weapons. Don't have my grenades, but I don't really think grenades are that useful on the field of battle. I think they are much more useful in sieges. But let's see what happens here. I'm actually not sure why my battle size is so small as well, by the way, because you see here I have 25 on the battlefield and the enemy has 42. I actually have my battle size set at 150, so I don't exactly know why that is, but I guess it doesn't really matter for the most part. Come on, kill him. Kill this guy. Yes, there we go. Kurgid Veteran Horse Archer. That's what you get. They surely will not have too many of these guys. At least I hope not. Yes, take him out. Yes, my Varangian Guards. They're doing a fantastic job with their thrown weapons as well. Because bear in mind that they are, while they are not Nord Huskarls or anything like that, they are still extremely good at what they do. And I will be using my Bardiche against these enemies. Let's see if we can do some damage. There we go. Yeah. Take him down. Oh, that guy's really, really good. Look at him. He's just feinting and blocking all over the place. That's crazy. Alright, so not too bad. Not too bad. We killed the first wave, didn't we? Ah, there's another one. Ah, no, never mind. He's getting away. Yeah, now this is the slight problem with having a infantry-focused army. Ow! And also not holding your shield out as well, because I just got shot for a very big amount of damage. Okay, Yeah, but infantry-focused army, not the greatest when it comes to dealing with the Khergits, let's face it. I mean, we know that. You know, we know that already. Take him down. Oh, yeah, that was some nice damage. Take down that guy as well. This guy's trying to shoot me in the face. I do not appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm thinking we might actually retreat. Should I? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, because we're actually right where my reinforcements will come in. So it makes not much sense, really, to retreat at this point. Because if these guys continue to run into me like this, because they're being a bit silly running up the hill, but that is to be expected. They are going to do that because they need to attack us. You know, me being on the hill here is actually making all the difference in terms of our strategy and our resilience in this particular battle. So, yeah, you know, if we can do this, then we'll be in a pretty decent situation. But the thing is that we've got to just stay on this hill here, try and prevent ourselves from being shot from all angles, because you can see, no doubt, that the horse archers are doing quite a number on us at the moment. I'm thinking we might retreat. Let's retreat. Okay, there we go. We gained 8 morale, lost 3 morale. That's absolutely perfectly fine. We lost 2 units total, which is really nothing. So that is really good. I think I might actually leave. I think I could do this. I might be able to do this, but do I want to chance it? Ah! Okay, they're really, really close by to us right here. Really, really close by to us. Okay, so 69 against 285 in actual fact. Okay, so this might be problematic. Okay, let's go up onto the hill here and see what we can do. I am quite injured as well, bear that in mind, so we have to be careful. We can't just do some random stuff here. We've got to be very defensive, very cautious indeed. I'm a little bit concerned about only having Vaegir horsemen and things like that. I think I need to change my composition a little bit because, as I've said before, I'm not really going to go for a huge cavalry-focused army or anything like that. I'm going to go for infantry instead. And having these Vaegir horsemen is kind of throwing the composition off a little bit. Don't mind having the Nafatun riders and things like that, because those guys actually will help us a great deal with their grenades. But for the most part, they're very short-lived in their assistance. They don't usually help for more than just throwing their grenades a little bit. As you can see right there, there's a grenade that went off. It just killed 2 guys, and that's literally it. So it's a good idea to be a bit cautious about those things. Okay, so let me just kill that caravan guard. Maybe I can kill this guy as well. I'm using my small weapon here because it's close quarters, and I don't think I'm going to be able to swing my bardiche that easily in this situation. So I will just try and take these guys out. It's unfortunate that I'm knocking them unconscious, though, because knocking them unconscious is obviously going to allow them to restore these guys' units. So I'm going to get out my bardiche for the big guys, for the high-tier units, and see if we can... Yeah, there we go. Nice damage. Oh, yes, there we are. That is what we like. And we're actually surrounded by horses, which is really good, because that actually provides us with a sort of natural barrier to most of the attacks that are currently coming in. And not too bad, not too bad. We've killed another 32, which is actually kind of amazing. And we've only lost 6, which is actually quite fantastic. Let me see if we can maybe do a little bit more damage. Maybe retreat again? Maybe? Yeah. I think I might retreat again after I kill this guy. There we go. Can I retreat now? No, still can't. Okay, there's another one. There's just more enemies. There's just more enemies to kill. Alright, can I retreat yet? No, this guy's wanting to prevent me from doing that. There we go, kill that guy. Thank you. And maybe this one as well. Yes, there we are. Nice amount of damage. Nafatun riders, they're actually coming in. It seems like we've received reinforcements, potentially. And maybe that's the reason why we are seeing many more explosions happen, because they weren't using those things before, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to try and retreat now, once these guys are done. I keep saying that. I keep saying, oh, yes, once these guys are done, then I'll retreat. But it's actually kind of difficult because they're all around us right now. They are literally surrounding us. Gonna have to get out my shield and maybe do a little bit of damage with my thrown weapons. There we go. And maybe we can get another one dead. There we are. And... we did some damage to his horse. Okay, now we can retreat. Okay, so we will do that. Just generally because I don't think that we will be victorious here, but I think... we're doing quite well. You can see that quite clearly. We're doing very, very nicely indeed. And we have 55, so we lost 14. 225. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, so I'm going to just leave again, even though this is not really something I want to do. Far from it. They're really fast, aren't they? They are really, really fast. There's not much that I can do about getting away from a cavalry-focused army. That's also something to take into account, because of course these guys, they are cavalry-focused. They basically have all cavalry units, and it is making things very difficult for me indeed in terms of actually running away, because of course I have a lot of infantry, and infantry are generally quite slow on the field. So that's a bit of an issue. That is a bit of an issue. So I'm just going to stand at the top of this hill here. Hopefully we'll be able to do a relatively similar thing to what we were able to do beforehand. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to tell my cavalry to dismount. And that is what I'm going to tell them to do, because the Nafatun riders, they're still going to have their grenades, and they'll still be able to use them while they are not mounted. And hopefully that will provide us with a little bit more security in regards to the damage that they're able to deal and the damage that they can prevent themselves from taking as well. Because you've got to bear in mind that while being on a horse, they're quite vulnerable. You know, they're quite vulnerable to certain areas of attack. So let's just see if we can do some damage to these guys. There we go. Take him down. Ah, he managed to escape. That was not good. That was really not good. I really wanted to take that guy down. Any kind of horse archer that comes into melee range, we got to make sure to take those out. Otherwise, they're just going to be a huge pain in our neck, and it really is going to make things very difficult for us. As you can see, they're staying at an arm's length right here and making it very difficult. Ah, hello. Oh, he's coming in close. That was a big mistake. My Varangian guards are absolutely murdering everyone in range. Probably should have stuck around in Suno a little bit longer, maybe to retrieve a couple more of those elite units. They're actually doing a very nice job for us at the moment. And I'm just going to stand in and amongst my units here because I'm a bit worried about being killed at this point. How many have we killed? Whoa, we actually killed a lot. Okay, should I retreat again? I could, because we've killed so many. Oh, hello. You want to kill me, don't you? Yes, I agree. I agree. Yes, it's absolutely fine for you to want to do that. No problem. I completely understand. I still can't retreat, though. I still can't retreat. Oh, hello. Okay. So let me see if I can do it soon. Take out that guy. There we go. Wow, there are so many coming in here. Can we kill him? Can we kill him? Take him out. Ah. Unlikely. Unlikely. Okay, now we can retreat. Okay, phew. Okay, so we ended up losing a lot more units that time around. It seems like maybe my surgeon is maybe dead. I'm not entirely sure about that. But otherwise, look at this. We might actually achieve some kind of victory here. I'm kind of worried about it, though, because I don't really want to be in a situation... Oh, look at that. Some of them are pulling back. Some of them are pulling back. Look at this. They still have 158. Why? Why? Why do they have 158 still? Ah, okay. Well, we can still do this. We can still do this, because look at this. Look at this hill. Every single time we actually come into one of these battlefields, we're given a hill, a wonderful, wonderful hill to go on. And it will just literally destroy them. I'm not doing anything. It's literally my own units and the hill. The hill and my own units are an unbeatable combination. Well, not unbeatable, but you know what I mean. Makes it very difficult for the opponent to do much. So once again, what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys off their mounts, and we will just have them fight as infantry. And we'll see how that goes. Because personally, my Varangian guards, they're fantastic when it comes to using their thrown weapons. I don't know whether you've noticed, but they seem to be really, really accurate. And that accuracy is really helping us out a great deal here. And these horse archers are just charging straight on into us, which is really quite a big mistake. I don't really want to lower my shield at the moment either. Because bear in mind, it is still an Ironman challenge. I don't really want to lower my shield and then potentially get murdered. But I kind of do at the same time because I kind of want to use my thrown weapons. Come on, kill that guy. Yeah, there we go. They got him. Okay, try and take that guy out if I can. Oh, he's dead too. Okay, fantastic. My guys are doing a fantastic job. Oh, look at that. Kurgit Lancer taken out. Yes. Another one of those as well. Alright, this guy can go and get himself killed as well. And... oh, hello there. Oh, I did some damage to the horse, but nothing much else. Oh, I'm so sorry, Varangian Guard. Thankfully, you just knocked unconscious. You don't have to worry too much about it. And this guy is wanting to kill me. To be expected. To be very much expected. Okay. Okay, so let me see if I can maybe take him down. Yes! Ah, we got him, we got him. Okay, let's retreat. Let's see how everything's going, because we actually didn't lose any morale whatsoever there, because we lost no troops at all. Okay, now these guys are running away. This guy is the main problem. Kramuk Noyan, he's the main issue right here, because if I just had Tonju Noyan and the other guys, then I probably could have achieved a victory there. I probably would have been able to achieve a victory no matter what anyway, but I didn't want to chance that. And I am extremely low in HP. As you can see, I'm at 15%. And if I continue to take small amounts of damage, it's going to result in me potentially being taken out, and then I have to auto-resolve the rest of the fights, and that would be the worst thing to happen ever. But it has shown us that we are extremely resilient. The Varangian Guards are extremely good at what they do, and I'm looking forward to recruiting more of them. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.